My clients and followers keep asking why their backs hurt, knees ache, and why do they feel weak even after exercising. Today I have with me Coach Apoorv Mathur, who's a strength and mobility expert and has trained likes of Meera Kapoor, Shahid Kapoor, Masaba, Nawazuddin Siddiqui, and the list goes on. Thank you for having me here, Apoorv, at your space.
Thank you so much for coming here, Swati. I'm very excited for today.
My first question to you is, so you've trained the likes of Masaba and Meera Kapoor. What's one thing people would be surprised to know about how celebs actually train?
That's very interesting. I get this question a lot, and I've heard this question a lot of times. सबको लगता है कि celebs have some जादू का पोशन कि उनके पास कुछ तो ऐसा चीज होगा जिसकी वजह से they transform so well.
True.
But to be very honest, they are humans too. They have their own problems. They go through so many health issues, so many work issues, so many personal issues which we are not aware about. So हमको लगता है उनकी life एकदम perfect है. But इतनी सारी चीज़ों को होते हुए भी the only thing that keeps them changing or keeps them getting better is consistency.
Yeah.
I think that's the only bit which is different than a normal person who compares. क्योंकि मेरे को ऐसा लगता है सब changes के बारे में सोचते हैं but कोई भी ये नहीं सोचता कि वो कितने consistently कर रहे हैं. We don't think of, when I say we, I am saying the general population, we don't think of staying consistent with the process. आज मेरे को थोड़ा fever जैसा लग रहा है, मैं नहीं जाता. आज मेरा काम का थोड़ा workload थोड़ा ज़्यादा है, I won't go. Oh, yesterday I did so and so things, I'm tired, I won't go. For them, they take it as a daily task. For them, they take it as something which is very crucial for their life. So no matter how they're feeling and what they're feeling, they do that task.
Like I always say that it has to be a part of your personal hygiene.
Right.
Like you wake up and brush your teeth and you take a bath. You don't think कि वो करें नहीं करें. And I think when it comes to fitness, it's the first thing we brush under the carpet. Anything goes wrong, you have a tough day, gym नहीं जा रहे. क्यों? I think if you change your mindset, that helps a lot.
Yeah. Also, I think हम आजकल ये YouTube पे, Insta पे, what we see is, oh, this person transformed in 9 months, or this person transformed in 6 months. Have you seen the 6 months का journey? Have you seen the 9 months का journey? Have you seen there were so many days during the 6 months or 9 months period जहाँ पर उन्होंने बोला, shit आज मेरा मन नहीं कर रहा है, या shit आज नहीं करें क्या? They overcome this thing and they keep moving. So it's not a one day का journey that has got to this state. 6 महीने से continuous they're working on their nutrition, they're working on your
Without fail,
on the training.
every day.
Yeah, every single day. It has to be every single day.
Correct.
You can't ignore it.
Correct. Also, I feel because as coaches also, I'm sure you would relate to it. That as coaches also, we are not motivated every day. कि चलो ये workout करना. It's not like that, right?
Yeah.
4 out of 7 days, even I, and I'm talking about myself, even I pull myself to the gym कि चलो यार gym जाना है आज तो बहुत, but you do it.
Yeah.
And इसका एक hack बताऊँ मैं आपको, I'll tell you also what I've personally, which has been working for me. कि सोचो नहीं, अगर आपने खुद से पूछ लिया ना कि आज जिम जाऊँ क्या, 99.9% आप नहीं जाओगे.
Correct.
That is what I have realized, because see, at my age also I have kids. It's like obviously सबकी जो एक daily hustle होता है वो मेरा भी है. We are no different, right? And I'm sure you also have family commitments and parents and family or whatever. So I'm sure you have your own set of struggles, and वो सबके साथ होता है. लोग सोचते हैं कि ये coaches they are built differently. इनमें motivation बहुत होती है, नहीं होती है.
Right.
Would you agree to that?
I completely agree. Like, I think one thing that has, like, I've also fallen off the of the band last year. But one thing that is keeping me consistent with it is मैंने क्या किया ना, मैंने एक चीज़ associate कर दिया है with my training, which is training करने से पहले मैं coffee पीने जाऊँगा. So coffee पीना is something that I really enjoy. But training is a task for me. So मैं coffee पीने जाता हूँ, मैं घर से बाहर निकल जाता हूँ, automatically I'm like, चल I've come out, let me just go gym के दर्शन कर लूँ एक बार, वहाँ क्या हो रहा है एक बार देख लेता हूँ. But अगर like there are very few people that I know who are really committed, उनको फर्क नहीं पड़ता क्या चल रहा है लाइफ में. But usually आप, if you trick your brain into doing something, it becomes easier for you to do that task. And नेक्स्ट थिंग इज विच आई अगेन से इज आप जिम पहुंच जाओ,
हाँ।
कुछ मत करो,
बट आप
जिम
कुछ
जाओ,
करके ही आओगे।
हाँ बस जिम जाओ,
हाँ।
माँ चाहे आप जूते पहन के वापस जूते उतार के आ जाओ, बट जस्ट गेट आउट ऑफ द हाउस।
या और आप एक बार जिम पहुंच जाते हो तो कुछ करके ही आते हो, एंड
करके ही
मोर
आते हो।
ऑफन देन नॉट दैट इज वन ऑफ योर बेस्ट वर्कआउट्स ऑफ द वीक।
Exactly, and your workouts don't have to be best every single
Correct,
time. You
correct.
can have good days, you can have bad days. That's
Correct.
completely fine.
Also, I feel it has to be best of that day.
Yeah.
It cannot be linear and 100% on all days. If you think like that, then you're not on the right mindset, you know. 100% 100% रोज नहीं होगा. I
Correct.
think you would agree to that.
100% effort देना
हाँ,
वो जरूरी है.
करेक्ट. एवरीडे रोजमर्रा में वो आज आपका टफ डे है, सो यू हैव टू क्रिएट दैट एफर्ट. आई थिंक
Correct.
दैट इज व्हाट मैटर्स.
Absolutely.
Also, there's always a perception that celebs have it easy. They have the best trainers, they have the best chefs, they have the best diets. What do you think about that?
You're absolutely right. They can get hold of the best coaches, your chefs, your recovery tools. That is all true. But आखिर में करना आपको ही है, right? तो मैं आपको ये सारी चीज़ें दे सकता हूँ, मगर अगर आपको ही मन नहीं है तो आप कैसे करोगे, right? I'll give you an example. I was training Shahid Kapoor, and he was shooting for a movie जिसका shoot used to start at I think around 5 or 6 in the morning, which means he had to get up at 2 in the morning and start working out by 2:33. And we did that for 9 months,
Oh,
right? So it's not easy, which means उनका मेहनत था that he was getting up so early. उनका भी मेहनत था that he was giving this importance कि ऐसा नहीं है कि यार मैं रात को शूट ख़त्म करके आया, let me just cancel this today. He was taking care of his nutrition, which means जब वो बाहर जा रहे थे, yes उनके पास शेफ है, but he was eating home cooked meals. It's in today's time it's so easy to order something बाहर से, it's so easy कुछ भी protein bars खा लेना, but no, वो घर के खाना था. Similarly, recovery. He used to meditate in the morning. He used to come back and do his recovery ice baths. So all of those things happened, and he took care of it. Yes, we were there, but आखिर में करना उनको ही था. So that's what I'm trying to say कि ये सारी चीज़ आपके पास हो सकती हैं, but in the end, you have to do it, and you need to give this so much importance कि it's not just something that I do, but it's a part of who I am.
correct. And as if उन 9 महीने में as if शाहिद wouldn't have felt कि आज थक गया हूँ, कल इतना
Exactly.
शूट करा, as if he was like motivated पूरे 9 महीने flat out कि ये जा, no, right? I mean,
Exactly, ऐसा किसी के साथ नहीं
It's not
होता. It's just not possible because motivation stays for एक दिन, max एक हफ्ता. अगर आप बहुत ही amazing हो, so maybe a month. उसके बाद क्या?
I personally don't like using the word motivation when I'm talking to my clients. And why? Because it will fizzle out sooner or later. And that is the reason I believe कि बहुत से लोग succeed नहीं कर पाते in their fitness goals and journeys because they just start, oh yes, अभी तो ये कर देना है, एक महीने में you are not going to be here all the time, right? वो fizzle out होगी, और जब वो fizzle out होती है, then you haven't created a discipline for yourself, and that is why you flatline. So I think creating discipline is more important. Like you're talking about Shahid, उनके लिए वो डिसिप्लिन था 9 महीने का. इट वॉज नॉट मोटिवेशन फॉर हिम, राइट? कि वो 9 महीने ये चलो अपूर्व वेट कर रहा है, जिम जाते हैं, नो, राइट? एंड इट वॉज डिसिप्लिन फॉर हिम.
करेक्ट. एंड क्या होता है ना, हमको लगता है कि स्पेशली सेलेब्स दे आर वर्किंग आउट टू बी इन द बेस्ट शेप, विच दे आर, बट सिर्फ यही नहीं है. दे वॉन्ट टू मेक दिस अ पार्ट ऑफ देयर लाइफ, विच मीन्स सिर्फ बॉडी दिखना अच्छा इज नॉट
करेक्ट.
the thing that they're aiming for. Consistency, staying fit, staying agile, all of these things also are very important for them. नहीं तो आप 9 महीने consistent रहना भी is a hard thing. If you think कि ओ क्या मैं 9 महीने में change हो जाऊँगा, it becomes hard.
करेक्ट.
They have taken it as a part of their life.
एंड ऑल्सो आई थिंक पीपल फेल टू रियलाइज कि एक फिटनेस से आपके लाइफ के कितने वर्टिकल सॉर्ट आउट होते हैं. योर एनर्जी, योर मूड, एंड लाइक आई वाज टॉकिंग इन वन ऑफ माय प्रीवियस एपिसोड्स कि मेल्स का टेस्टोस्टेरोन लेवल्स कितना, उनका मूड और एनर्जी. बिकॉज सी, आई विल बी ऑनेस्ट विद यू, जनरली टेस्टोस्टेरोन मेल्स ओनली लिंक इट विद लिबिडो, right? But I think many men, they don't realize, especially if you talk about men, कि testosterone, how it affects their mood, स्ट्रेस लेवल्स, तो वो कितनी चीज़ों को अफेक्ट करता है.
That is absolutely true. And right now you're just talking about testosterone, but just because of that one hormone, it's not just one hormone, is what I'm saying. There are multiple
Multiple
things
hormones, yeah,
that come into picture. And yeah, acha hai yaar, sweat it out. You'll feel good. You'll meet people. Forget about just the physicality of it.
Correct.
Right? There are so many other things attached to it. Like I remember when I was not in the fitness industry, but I was going to the gym, I met so many new people. I made so many good connections that are still on. Right? So it's not just about working out.
And also mental health.
हो ही जाता है. Also, I want to take one more example. Let's take Masaba, right? Masaba, she's been training with me for the last, I think, 3.5, 4 years now. It's been very long. She had an amazing baby recently.
Yeah.
She went through this amazing journey. Now, now the things have completely changed for her. How comfortable it was for her a few years ago. Now there are other factors also seeping into her life, right? Which is this beautiful baby that she has. Her work has grown. Work कम तो होता ही नहीं है, वो सब चीज़ें बढ़ने लगती हैं. Plus she has to commit to this thing that she really enjoyed, which is her time. It's not easy. They all wake up pretty early. 6 से बहुत पहले 4 बजे 5 बजे to take care of other things so that they can take care of their fitness level, right? So you can't just say it's easy for them. They are also making it a priority कि नहीं बॉस इसको छोड़ नहीं सकते. We have to take this forward.
And I think this one thing, इसमें सेलेब्स या लेमन की बात नहीं है. इट्स जस्ट वेरी बेसिक कि उसको डिसिप्लिन बनाना पड़ेगा. मोटिवेशन पे नहीं फोकस करना है. इट हैज़ टू बी अ डिसिप्लिन इन लाइफ. दैट्स अबाउट इट.
Correct.
So Apurv, I asked my followers and my clients that what were the most common issues they face while working out या form की अगर हम बात करें. So I picked some questions from you guys and I'm going to move to the technical part of it and I'm going to ask you those now. Okay. So one of my clients says, why does my back hurt even when I exercise regularly? Is it weakness, poor mobility or something else?
That's very interesting and very bada as a topic to answer, but I'm still going to try and answer this question. Back pain, when you talk about, I think pain, people perceive pain very differently. What I mean by that is, कभी कभी लोग confuse हो जाते हैं. What is pain? What is soreness? Is this pain something that comes in once in a while? Is this pain a regular pain, right? It's not just the physicality that is involved. You also have your nervous system which is involved, right? And your mental well-being which is involved. Sometimes I like, for example, I trained someone who did not have any physical issues at all. We went through all the doctors, the physios, everything. कुछ था ही नहीं. The only thing stopping that person from moving forward or वो pain जो आ रहा था was this, which is the nervous system. This person had an injury earlier. तो nervous system अभी भी बोल रहा था मेरे को चोट लगी है, मैं अभी भी pain में हूँ, right? But technically everything was on point. There was no issue with the spine. There was no issue with the muscles. There was nothing. But as soon as we tackled that, automatically the pain went away. So if you need to understand what kind of pain it is. Now the second thing is, which is क्या आपको पहले कोई injury हुई है, which is popping up now. You need to answer that question by visiting a professional. Problem क्या होती है ना, लोगों को लगता है कि मैं YouTube से देख के कोई एक hack निकाल के घर पे ही solve कर लेता हूँ या कर लेती हूँ. But that's not an answer. You need to visit a professional because you need to analyze whether it's a muscular pain, whether it's something which is tendon level pain, या something which is joints pain. क्या आपको arthritis है कि नहीं है? If you don't answer that question, I cannot give you an answer कि वो pain क्यों हो रहा है, right? So it's always better to meet a professional, understand what are the limitations, and then maybe talk to a coach. क्योंकि the most common gap that I see in this industry is people not communicating with their physios and the coaches. I think that's a beautiful relationship. अगर physio और coach साथ में मिलके काम करें for a client, it's the most amazing thing that can happen. क्योंकि physios The good thing about physios is they can tell you कि ये problem है, these are the things that you can avoid, these are the things that you can work on, these are the छोटा things that you need to work with your coach. And now the coach understands exactly what the limitations are, because exercise में क्या है ना, इतने सारे permutation combinations हैं that you can work with any health issues.
Correct, I agree.
Right?
Yeah.
So if you understand कि मुझे ये चीज़ें avoid करनी है but ये चीज़ें strengthen करनी है, now you need a coach who can help you achieve your goal. So you can work out pain free once you have all the details with you. It's as simple as that.
That's actually going to be very helpful because बहुत बड़ा confusion आपने दूर करा है. Coming to my next question, Apurv, knee pain in India is almost like a cultural thing. ठीक है, every mom says मेरे घुटने दुख रहे हैं. So why is this so common and how much of it is actually fixable with strength and mobility?
Very good question. Love this question. क्योंकि there are so many पहलूज to this one. सबसे पहला is our history and our culture of how our younger days are. As Indians, अगर आपने नोटिस किया होगा तो हमारे स्कूल में जब हम स्पोर्ट्स डे करते हैं या स्पोर्ट्स में पार्टिसिपेट करते हैं, you might have seen, now तो it's completely different, but if you think of your mom and dad, उनके टाइम पे 90% of the guys used to be in sports, girls बहुत कम होते हैं, and automatically उनका घर पे बैठना या सिर्फ खड़े रहना, that work is more or was more, right? इसमें क्या हुआ, उनका बेस ही strong नहीं हुआ. That base of agility, strength, that base has been completely different than guys, number one. Number two is there's something called a Q angle. क्योंकि women को birthing process के through जाना होता है, so your hips are slightly wider than लड़कों के hips. This automatically puts you in a position जो आपको it automatically puts you in a situation जो आपके लिए थोड़ा सा difficult हो जाती है when it comes to managing pain, right? Q angle is your hips are wide and then it comes down to your knee. तो ये जो angle बनता है, this becomes very difficult on the knee joint, right? Usually guys will not have this, and this also amplifies if you're someone who does not train. Because if your lower body is weak, muscle development is going to be weaker, your hip strengthening work is going to be weaker, which eventually will come down to your knees. The knees जो है उनको सारा धक्का लेना पड़ेगा. To get out of this, one good thing that I can say, I don't know if आप young हो या old हो, but if you're young, one good thing that you can do is you can start your lower body training अभी से ही, because it's an investment. जैसे हम मार्केट में इन्वेस्ट करते हैं, you invested for the future, कि आपने आज डाला उसका पैसा आपको आज नहीं मिलेगा, बट आपको आपके ओल्डर एज में मिलेगा. सिमिलरली यू नीड टू स्टार्ट एक्सरसाइजिंग नाउ सो दैट योर मसल्स बिकम स्ट्रॉन्ग, योर जॉइंट्स बिकम मच मोर इन प्लेस, आई वुड से. बट अगर आप ऐसे पोजिशन में भाई ऑलरेडी ओल्डर और आपने आपके यंगर डेज में यू डिड नॉट गो थ्रू इट, देयर इज नो हार्म इन इट. You can start fresh, you can start slow. It's going to be a slower process, but ऐसा नहीं है कि हम नहीं कर सकते. So start slow, start your lower body strengthening work, because what happens is आपका अगर hamstring weak है, which is the back of your leg, again, तो quads dominate करके उस पर knee pain लेके आ जाएगा. You need to strengthen your glutes, your hamstrings, your quads, your calves for a much stable base. If your base is not strong, the closest joint takes the hit, right? अब मैं ये सिर्फ इसलिए बोल रहा हूँ कि आपको कोई हेल्थ इशू या कोई जॉइंट इशू नहीं है. अगर कोई इंजरी है, then you should definitely look for help. And majority times हमको ही नहीं पता होता ये इशू है या ये मस्कुलर इशू है या हमको डॉक्टर के पास जाने की ज़रूरत है. So I would say also invest in your health by going to the right professional. एक बार पता कर लो, कोई हार्म नहीं है, ऐसा कुछ एक्सपेंसिव नहीं है, हम खाना खाने जाते हैं इससे ज़्यादा खर्चा कर देते हैं. सो आई वुड से इंडियन वुमेन के लिए येस डिसएडवांटेज हो जाता है जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ दीज रीजंस, बट अगेन इट्स फिक्सेबल, आपके कंट्रोल में है, यू कैन कंट्रोल इट व्हेनेवर यू वांट.
True. So tell me one thing, जैसे अभी भी अगर हम परसेंटेज वाइज बात करें, इंडियन वुमेन के लिए लिफ्टिंग वेट्स इज स्टिल अ बिग डील. ठीक है, आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट द लार्जर पॉपुलेशन.
Right.
यू नो हाउ इट इज. So what would you say to probably a female who's listening this and who doesn't hit the gym, who doesn't do any weights, कोई resistance training नहीं करते हैं?
Yeah.
Can you suggest कि जैसे आपने बोला कि lower body training करें, so where can they start from at home without any equipments?
ठीक है. See, number one for me is a person who's completely not working out. Better is कि आप कोई भी activity करो. At least you're doing something. But if you are active, then I would say the most basic and the most, I would say the strongest thing that you can do for your legs is start squatting. Some of you might not be comfortable with squatting low enough. That is completely fine. You can start with sitting on the chair and standing up. Do say about 10 to 15 reps of this, say around 2 to 3 times on that same day, and repeat this at least 3 times, 2 to 3 times a week. That will give you a great base. You don't need fancy movements. Just start with basic squats. It's the most foundation movement. अगर आप देखोगे हमारे villages में पहले
Correct.
सारी ladies नीचे बैठ के चक्की पीसती थी या जो भी करते थे. And technically, if you look at हमारा पुराना village culture, they used to lift heavy. They used to lift pots. They used to. So strength training हमेशा, resistance training हमेशा part है. We have just avoided it. Now things have become easier. The way our life is.
Correct.
Like if you notice, हमारे life में कुछ भी ऐसा नहीं है जो pull के लिए हमने hard बना के रखा है. Like for example, opening the fridge, it has to be ऐसे. Opening the drawer, it has to be ऐसे. जबकि pushing के अभी भी टफ मूवमेंट्स आते हैं हमारे लाइफ डे टू डे लाइफ में, बट पुलिंग के लिए कुछ नहीं है. सो यू नीड टू वर्क ऑन ऑल दीज स्ट्रक्चर्स.
एंड पहले इंडियन टॉयलेट्स होते थे, तो आप
आज बैठ नहीं पाएंगे.
डेथ बेड आपको स्क्वाट करके ही पी करना होता था.
आप आज बैठ ही नहीं पाओगे. बहुत लोग
आप अगर किसी एक एवरेज इंसान से पूछो लास्ट नीचे कब बैठे थे, they would not be able to remember कि कब बैठे थे.
I think that's one of the best exercises, just sitting down on the floor and coming back up. I think it's the most foundation and the best movement that you can do for your body.
Correct. So another problem I want to discuss with you is plantar fasciitis. A fancy word, but I think it's a very real problem. Women standing long hours in the kitchen or in heels generally face this. That's what I've read. But what's really happening there and how do we train around it? Because अगर पैर में ही पेन है, अगर आपके आर्च में पेन है, so that restricts you a lot. So how do you deal with plantar fasciitis and training?
Got it. I think जिन लोगों को नहीं पता है, in simple words, it's tightness of muscles in your foot. Correct? Simple तरीका ये बोलने का. Now अगर आपको कोई इशू नहीं है ऑन योर इन योर फुट कि आर्च में कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, आई एम जस्ट रूलिंग दैट आउट, देन व्हाट यू कैन डू इज यू कैन वर्क ऑन अ फ्यू थिंग्स which is it has become tight. You can work on mobilizing that area. You can start stretching that area. You can start working on flexibility for that area. लोगों को heel में pain होता, but actually the pain is not initiating from the heel. It's initiating from the center of your foot. So you need to start working on deep tissue work. Maybe आपका जो big toe है उसको pull back करो, because that plays a very important role. So pull that back forward. थोड़ा वो area आपको करना पड़ेगा. Sometimes weakness of that area causes tightness. क्योंकि weak है तो जल्दी tight हो रहा है. You need to also include some strength, फुट का स्ट्रेंथ बेस्ड वर्क. जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल नीचे आपने टॉवल डाल दिया अपने पैर के और उसको फिंगर्स से पुल कर रहे हैं. दैट्स अ वेरी नाइस वे टू मोबिलाइज दैट सेंटर ऑफ योर फुट. नाउ आई assume that you have a flat foot or a foot based issue, then the best thing that you can do is, again, go back to the physio or a foot specialist. They will analyze कि आपको क्या करना चाहिए to get that arch better. They might also give you the right heels to wear while working out. क्योंकि automatically if you have this issue, automatically things like running, jumping, all these things become difficult. So they will give you tools to manage it. And then again, then you run it past your coach and the coach will help you ease off that pain or work around that pain.
Okay. So I have a similar problem, although the doctor says it's not plantar fasciitis, but
Yeah.
I have a high arch.
Right.
So now what the doctor says is because you have a high arch,
Right.
your weight does not distribute evenly
Okay.
on your feet.
Okay.
But I have excruciating pain in my arch,
Right.
and if I'm not careful, if I wiggle my toes and foot to get into a certain footwear, or if I wear a completely hard flat footwear, it aggravates, and then literally I'm on bed rest for a month or maybe more.
Correct.
How I've learned to manage this is when the pain is aggravated, I have to take physio, and what they do with the sonic machines and everything to relieve the pain, and then the stretches you just told, even the physio told that helps. And then when the pain gets better, then I have to be very careful with my foot. I can't wear heels and walk much, not strut around. I can walk them, just get out of the car, go and sit, that's fine, but I can't like strut around in heels. Then I have to be very careful with my shoes. So now also, if I have to squat or if I have to do Bulgarian split squats, I can't put my weight on the toes, and the moment I put pressure on the toes or the front part of the foot, it's gone.
I can understand.
So this was also a very personal question, because I have dealt with this excruciating pain for months at a time, and I could not train, because upper body, how much can you train your upper body? So I think it's a very common problem.
And that's why you need to work with professionals, because I'm going to give you a tip right now that can help you with Bulgarian split squats, which is the back foot is on your toes, correct? And that makes it very difficult for you to, for your toes, for your leg. What you can do is you can keep it flat the other way. Now automatically it takes all the load
Correct.
away from your toes.
Yeah.
So you just had to go with that chota sa change to make it better. But understanding me having this information of what happens makes it easier for me to work with you.
Correct.
That's why you need to work with professionals to not get injured further. If you have, or if you are going through any issues.
That's exactly what I've been doing, and that's how I've progressed to doing Bulgarian squats with 10 kg in each hand.
Right.
So that's a big progress for me personally.
Amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you. Another thing, Kapoor, tennis elbow. So people think tennis elbow is only for athletes, but we see it with homemakers, office goers, even gym goers. What are the 2 to 3 habits making this worse?
So actually दो चीज़ें हैं which sometimes किसी को tennis elbow होता है, which is on the upper side of your arm, so forearms के ऊपर elbow के around. The next one is golfer's elbow, which is on the lower side of your forearms. ठीक है? Now both these are technically I wouldn't call it inflammation, but minor, very minor tears on the muscle tendon. ठीक है? Now this can be there's a way to work around it, but it's a longer process, and this can happen to anyone. You don't have to play a sport for this, but weakness, sometimes stiffness, all these things can also cause it, right? What you need to do is for example, when you pull your hand up, these are called extensors. So finger also plays your fingers play a very important role on the function of this area. Similarly, when you pull your hand down or your wrist down, now the lower side of your arm, which is your flexors, they work. ठीक है? अब हम क्या करते हैं, हम सोचते हैं हम स्ट्रेंथ ट्रेनिंग कर रहे हैं, हमने ऐसे पकड़ लिया, हम कर रहे हैं, ये स्ट्रेंथ हो रहा है, हम पुल अप कर रहे हैं, ये स्ट्रॉन्ग हो रहा है, बट टेक्निकली दिस इज स्टैटिक, देयर इज नो मूवमेंट हियर, यू आर जस्ट ग्रैबिंग इट. तो ये टाइट हो जाता है. This also does not, how do I say, this becomes strong, but the minor muscles, they don't catch up to it. For that to happen, you need to start working on finger movements. So maybe पता नहीं आपने देखा होगा कि नहीं, but net पे there are tools where you can work on, वो ऐसे आपके fingers पे आ जाता है and you pull it out. So this automatically works on the minor muscles that are here. The same way you can work on forearm up and down, but slowly release it and then catch it back. Slowly release and catch it back. So you need to strengthen that area. At the same time, you have to, for this, you have to work with a physio. And when I say physio, you have to work with the sports physio because they have to slowly release while you are strengthening the work. Because when you do your strength work, it's going to get tight again. So they will release, strength, release. I think there has to be a combination of both, and over time this can get better. But if you do nothing, अगर आप ये सोचो कि मैं घर पे बैठता हूँ कुछ नहीं करता हूँ हो जाएगा ठीक, it will get better. But as soon as you lift something up, it might come back again because you have not solved the problem. आपने बस ऊपर से उसको हटा दिया क्योंकि you have not moved that area.
करेक्ट करेक्ट. दिस इज व्हाट आई वांटेड टू ऐड कि जैसे आपने बोला कि कुछ ना करना. आई हैव सीन मैनी क्लाइंट्स अराउंड मी या मैनी पीपल अराउंड मी जिनको प्रॉब्लम्स हैं एंड दे डू नथिंग अबाउट इट. अगर पेन में है दे विल पॉप पिल्स, दे विल रेस्ट एंड दे विल बी ओके एंड दे विल फॉरगेट इट. So I think as he suggested, please go to a sports physio, get your rehab done, try and come out of it, solve it. Just sitting with it and just saying कि मेरे डॉक्टर ने मना करा है कुछ वर्कआउट नहीं करना है बिकॉज ये बहुत बड़ी प्रॉब्लम है, मेरे बैक में दर्द है, डॉक्टर ने मना करा है कुछ नहीं उठाना, मैं जिम जाती ही नहीं हूँ. सो आई थिंक दैट वाज द एंटायर reason I wanted a strength and mobility expert with me to put this word out कि आप किसी भी इंजरी और किसी भी फिजिकलिटी अगर कोई प्रॉब्लम है उसके साथ आप वर्कआउट कर सकते हैं. यू जस्ट नीड टू हैव a proper professional support and you just need to have a professional there to help you.
Right. I'm going to add, I think I don't know if you're going to ask me this question, but मैं अभी मेरे दिमाग में आया तो I just want to say it out loud. People have started focusing and concentrating too much on muscle groups. Today is shoulder day, today is chest day, I want to work on my legs, I want to work on biceps, I want to work on this or that. What they have or what they are not focusing on is where are the patterns? Are you twisting? Are you bending? Are you moving in multiple planes? Are you moving in diagonal planes? नहीं.
Correct.
All of that is important. सब सोचते हैं कि ओ आप डेडलिफ्ट कर रहे हो, डेडलिफ्ट में बैक तो सीधा ही होना चाहिए. किसने बोला? You can't always keep your back straight. Your body is so strong and so smart. You can lift with a curved back. There's no right way to lift a weight. You just have to get stronger in every pattern.
Correct.
Right? You can't say कि ओह मैं ना ऐसे ट्विस्ट नहीं करूँगा मेरे को प्रॉब्लम आ जाएगा. The problem is आज लोगों को प्रॉब्लम्स ही इतने हैं क्योंकि लोगों ने मूव करना कम कर दिया या मूव करना एक सिंपल प्लेन डायरेक्शन में ही कर दिया कि आज हम सिर्फ चेस्ट करेंगे या फिर डेडलिफ्ट करेंगे, आगे जाएंगे, ट्विस्ट नहीं करेंगे. ट्विस्ट करेंगे तो फिर बैक में प्रॉब्लम आ जाएगा. क्यों? क्योंकि आजकल नेट पे लोगों ने मिस इन्फॉर्मेशन के साथ there are so many people giving information. It's very obvious. It's not about people not understanding, but इतने सारे information के साथ which one to choose is very hard.
But then Apurva, I also think that people need to create एक बैरियर तो क्रिएट करो. आप किसकी सुन रहे हो? आई मीन आई सी ऑल द टाइम ऑन इंस्टाग्राम पीपल आस्किंग इन्फ्लुएंसर्स ये वाली एक्सरसाइज कैसे करनी है, आप हमें अपनी डाइट दे दो. Why are you asking an influencer? Maybe she just has as much knowledge as you.
Yeah.
हाँ, आप किसी फिजियोथेरेपिस्ट के फोरम पे डालो आप ये क्या पूछ रहे हैं, आप किसी प्रोफेशनल पे डालो तो मुझे समझ आता है. बट इट रियली शेक्स मी एवरी टाइम मैं से यार आप एक इन्फ्लुएंसर, ठीक है उसने 5 किलो कम कर लिया, आपको पता है उसने सही तरीके से करा या नहीं करा, आप उसके नीचे क्यों कमेंट कर रहे हो कि प्लीज़. तो आई फील यहाँ पे ठीक है, आई अग्री कि बहुत मिस इन्फॉर्मेशन है और आप कई बार वो फिल्टर नहीं लगा पाते हो. बट आप ये तो देख पाते हो कि ये डॉक्टर कोई बता रहा है या शी इज़ जस्ट अ इन्फ्लुएंसर. एंड आई विद ऑल ड्यू रिस्पेक्ट टू इन्फ्लुएंसर्स, मे बी दे आर अ फैशन इन्फ्लुएंसर और वट एवर, बट जो आप उनसे पूछ रहे हो इट माइट नॉट बी देयर फोटे, तो आप उनसे क्यों पूछ रहे हो. सो आई बिलीव लोगों को भी थोड़ा सा एक कॉमन सेंस का एक बैरियर लगा ले कुछ भी पूछने, और आप किससे क्या इन्फॉर्मेशन अब्जॉर्ब कर रहे हो.
यार I completely understand what you're saying and I also want that, but मेरी मम्मी मेरी नहीं सुनती यार. What do I say?
But
My mom does not. Sometimes she goes like, ये देख इस कोच का सुन इसने क्या बोला. मैंने कहा मैं भी बता सकता हूँ. You can ask me, but again it's all about how you perceive things यार. It's very hard I would say.
Yeah, it's hard and I think so much information misinformation के बीच में there is no segregation.
Right.
मतलब as I said common man की भी गलती नहीं है.
Correct.
But जो हम filters apply कर सकते हैं before absorbing some
जितना भी कर
information
सकते हैं.
वो तो करो.
Correct.
So Purv, coming back to a question I got from one of our audiences, they say I do exercises at the gym but I still feel weak. Can you please tell us what's the missing link here?
Now if you are feeling weak because of mental fatigue या फिर मैं रिकवर नहीं कर पा रही हूँ, अमेजिंग, नो इश्यूज एट ऑल, बिकॉज दैट ऑल्सो मीन्स दैट in some way or the other you're not giving your body enough nutrients.
Correct.
ठीक है, it could be that जैसे हमने बात की थी हमारे इंडियन अमेजिंग डाइट की, it's very carb heavy.
Correct.
हम जब प्लेट को खाना डालना शुरू करते हैं, protein is the last thing that we think of.
Correct.
The first thing that we think of
Carbs.
is carbs, roti, chawal, right? And yes, we think dal bhi protein hai, but that's not true. Yes, it has protein in it.
But it has
But
more
अगर आप
carbs.
देखोगे, yes, अगर आप देखोगे तो जैसे मेरे घर पे दाल बनती है, हम 2 मुट्ठी दाल डलती है, but that gets divided into
4 people.
4 people
Yeah.
over 2 meals. तो कितना ही प्रोटीन आ रहा है आपको. You need, जैसा हम बोलते हैं ना, there are 3 macronutrients. One is protein, one is carbohydrate, and the other
Fats.
one is fats. Carbohydrate is to give you energy, ठीक है. Fats is for brain function and your hormonal function. And protein, जैसा हमको स्कूल में सिखाया, building blocks
of the body. Yeah.
Exactly. तो अगर आपके बॉडी में बिल्डिंग ब्लॉक्स नहीं है तो कहीं ना कहीं रिकवरी हिट करेगी, विच मीन्स हाँ आपने आज बहुत अच्छा जिम में किया बट यू आर नॉट रिकवरिंग, एंड दैट्स व्हाई समटाइम्स सोरनेस भी बहुत दिन तक रह जाती है, राइट. एंड it's very simple to manage your proteins. All you have to do is, I am not going to say इतना खाओ उतना खाओ, but at least have अपने palm size जितना protein in every meal that you have. If you're non-vegetarian, you can do that with chicken. There are so many meat products. If you're vegetarians, yes, it does get hard, but there are tools to work around it. Paneer है, tofu है, yeast है, edamame hai, like there are other things, plus vegetarians ke liye it does get hard, so you might have to include maybe a protein shake with it, but protein important hai. So that's one area of weakness.
Basically he's just trying to say go to www.fitandfabwithswati.com और मेरे साथ एक कंसल्टेशन कॉल बुक करें.
बिल्कुल. Second weakness that comes in is right after the work, where you feel weak while working out. Yes, and that is also good. Because if you're feeling, say if you're lifting 10 kgs of weight and you're saying shit मैं 10 kgs ही उठा पा रहा हूँ आज, I'm very weak, that is completely fine. After 3 months you might lift 40 kgs and still feel the same कि oh shit, I'm so weak, I'm just lifting 40 kgs. You will always feel weak, and that's what you should aim for. कि मेरे को इतना push करना है that the weight seems unrealistic or unmanageable. And you need to start tracking your progress. कि अगर मैंने आज 5 kgs उठाया, so tomorrow when I come to the gym, I will either increase the number of reps with that same weight, or maybe increase the weight by say 0.5 or 1 kg. That progressive overload over time
Correct.
is massive. So don't worry if you feel weak today. That is going to happen. It's a part of the process, so you don't have to worry about this.
And also not all 30 days are going to be the same. Even if you did not sleep well the previous night, it is going to affect your workout.
100%.
So you also need to track कि कल stress कैसा था, sleep cycle कैसी थी, या आपके nutrients पूरे नहीं हुए. So वो सब भी, even water intake, right? Hydration matters.
Everything. Now the next thing जिसकी वजह से लोगों को ऐसा फील होता है is which you already spoke about, which is your recovery. Sleep बहुत important role play करता है. आपका सारा recovery is when you're sleeping, and I've started seeing people not sleep at all. I'll give you my example, because of the workload that I had, say 1 or 2 years ago, I used to wake up early morning. When I say early morning, 2 o'clock, 2 a.m.
Wow.
to train people. Now इतनी जल्दी उठने का एक प्रॉब्लम ये है कि आपका स्लीप साइकिल जो है ना बहुत मैसअप हो जाता है, ठीक है. बिकॉज वंस you're up, your day starts. I used to get done by 5 a.m. in the morning, but you can't go to sleep at 5 a.m. because your other clients start at say 6:30 or 7. So my day was starting very early, but शाम तो वैसे ही खत्म हो रही थी. So I was sleeping at 10, getting 4 hours, 3 hours of sleep. I did that for a huge amount of time. And that's when I realized, oh shit, my body is crashing. I was not able to recover. Forget about working out. I was not able to do basic work function, which is laptop पे बैठ के काम नहीं हो रहा था मुझसे. And that's when I realized कि हम बोलते तो हैं कि yeah, you need sleep, oh yeah, you need to eat food, but it is very important. Once you hit that, once you suffer or once you go through that sleep nahi milne ka phase, it's a completely different feeling.
Correct. I think a good quality sleep is the best pre-workout. I always tell that. ये एक अच्छी नींद ले लो, आपको और कुछ वर्कआउट लेने की प्री-वर्कआउट लेने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. Sleep is the best pre-workout there is.
I mean, sleep is everything. I
Yeah.
feel like I've huge respect for sleep now. Now I've stopped. I used to party a lot, go out a lot.
Same.
Now I decide if I have a day tomorrow, कब मेरे को पहले सोना है, ताकि I can recover, I can get my at least worst case scenario 6 hours of sleep. I've started concentrating or putting that on the priority list.
Correct. Same here. Also follow-up question. बहुत लोगों को ये नहीं समझ आता है कि हम कल के वर्कआउट से सोर हैं या रिकवर नहीं हुए हैं. Can you help me explain the difference, because this is again a very common thing my clients ask me.
Right. So when you're starting a new routine, even if you are continuously working out, but if you're starting a new routine, there's a possibility of being ज़्यादा sore than usual. That is very normal. And soreness, which we also call DOMS,
yeah.
which is delay onset muscle soreness, it takes about 24 to 72 hours अपने टाइम पे रिकवर होने में. Every body is different. Some bodies take 24 hours, some bodies take 48, some take 72. I don't have control over it, you don't have control over it. ठीक है? तो soreness थोड़ा होना is very normal and you will get over it. All you need to focus on is the food and nutrients. What you can do is, if you're not sure about whether you have recovered or not, is to simplify it. Instead of going 5 days a week, focus on going just 3 days a week. So for example, if you do your strength training on Monday, Wednesdays and Friday, keep your Tuesday, Thursdays and Saturdays for light cardio. Now this light cardio does not mean आप थक के आ रहे हो जिम में. You can go for a nice 45 minutes to 60 minutes walk. You can be on the bike. Do some light activity ताकि आपका recovery nutrients बॉडी में सब जगह जाने में हेल्प हो.
Basically rest days बढ़ा दें आप.
Rest days बढ़ा दो and do 3 days of strength training. See if you're still feeling the same or not. If you are, then definitely you have something to do with your nutrition or any other major health issues. जो मुझे नहीं पता हो सकता है कि नहीं हो सकता. अगर major health issues नहीं है,
could be vitamin D deficiency, could be anything.
Yeah, I think one more thing that I've not recently, but I've been working with a few of my clients. When I say few of my clients, mostly personal training clients में ज़्यादा आसानी से हो जाता है, but group classes maybe we can do it, is blood work.
I agree.
Blood work is super important. कभी-कभी nutrient absorption जो है वो भी नहीं होता ठीक से. If your deficiencies, जैसे for example if you have vitamin D deficiency or B12 deficiency, तो ये deficiencies पता करना भी important है. So working around with blood work can give you good insight about मेरे को क्या चीज़ों पे work करना है and how can I make this better if I'm not recovering.
Correct. So guys, it's a good idea to get your basic blood work done. Go to your family physician, get a basic panel work written, let him tell you whatever you need, and please make sure to get regular blood work done at least once a year or more if your physician advises you to do that. So another interesting question, Apoorv, why do I get sore or injured even after light workouts? Am I moving incorrectly or is it something else?
Why do you get sore or injured? Two different questions. Injuries और soreness related भी हैं, नहीं भी related है, but don't mix them, I would say. Injuries can happen because of bad form, pre-existing problems, और जैसे recover नहीं हुए और आप फिर भी heavy lift करने जा रहे हैं. Injuries can happen because of that. But soreness is a completely different concept. Soreness will happen. I would say, I'm not completely sure about this, but I think I read it somewhere that only say about 1% of the population in the world, they don't feel sore, everyone else do. And that breakdown of muscles and then repair, that it's a part of what we do and it's going to keep happening. Soreness होगा ही होगा. You just have to manage it and see कितना sore है. Is it affecting your daily routine? Is it like कि मैं बैठ नहीं पा रहा, मैं खड़े नहीं हो पा रहा, या ठीक है manageable है. Because उतना पेन तो होगा, उतने sore तो आप होगे. But अगर आप सोर हो और रिकवर नहीं हो रहे हो, then only then injury can happen. Otherwise, injuries, I don't want to compare it to soreness and injuries.
ऑल्सो आई थिंक एज अ कोच व्हाट आई हैव सीन इज कि लोग जब ब्रेक के बाद जाते हैं ना, दे फेल टू लिसन टू देयर बॉडीज. अगर आप ब्रेक के बाद जा रहे हो, लेट्स से 10-15-20 डेज के, don't go and hit the, let's say if you are doing a bicep curl with 10 kgs you were doing before 10 days, अभी 20 दिन के ब्रेक के बाद भी they'll directly pick up a 10 kg dumbbell, and so of course that is going to give you extreme soreness. So I also feel that sometimes when you are starting after a gap, थोड़ा सा light, मतलब एक notch नीचे करके आप start करो and then you again build your strength. Do you think I'm right?
Yes and no. 15 days is a very short time.
I mean just आप जो भी एक ब्रेक ले रहे हो, लेट्स से 1 मंथ या 2 मंथ का ब्रेक हो गया, बिकॉज बहुत से लोग ब्रेक्स में जाते हैं जिम.
Yeah, I think it's always better to start slow.
Yeah,
अगर आप एक ब्रेक के बाद आ रहे हैं, there's no harm in starting slow because it's not कि आप हल्का उठा रहे हो तो you're not doing anything for the body.
That's what, yeah.
Your body is still getting better. Your body is still getting stronger. So ये ego lifting जब आता है ना,
Correct, that's what,
तब
yeah.
प्रॉब्लम हो जाती है. And स्पेशली लड़कों को तो बहुत होता है. लाइक इवन लाइक आई एम सेइंग ऑल दीज थिंग्स बट व्हेन आई एक्चुअली स्टार्ट लिफ्टिंग मैं भी ऐसे होता हूँ, मैंने क्यों नहीं उठाया वो वेट, लेट मी जस्ट गो एंड ट्राई दैट, एंड आई हैव एंजॉयड माई सेल्फ इन द पास्ट बिकॉज ऑफ दिस स्टुपिडिटी. द बेस्ट टूल दैट यू कैन दैट आई हैव स्टार्टेड यूजिंग इज व्हिच हम्बल्स यू अ लॉट इज टेम्पो वर्क. So once if you're coming back from say a longer break, what you can do is say you did 50 kgs ka squats. Start light, but take about 4 seconds to go down. Hold that bottom position for 2 to 3 seconds and then come up normally. And if you can do that with whatever weight you're lifting, only then increase it to the next step. So I will do this for 1 or 2 weeks now and see how my body is responding and then get back to where I was.
Well, that's some tip out
Yeah.
there. Yes, I hope that helps, especially the men. Another question I have here, and I think which is very common. I sit most of the day. How does that affect my strength and mobility? And what simple fixes can I do at home?
Oh, it changes so many things. Again, personal experience. I'm going to start with that personal experience wala story only. It's maybe. I used to wake up early, coach people, always be on the go, train khud ko, get done by say 3:34, go out with friends, chill, walk. कोई problem नहीं थी मुझे life में. There was no pain, there was no health issues, nothing, कोई issues ही नहीं है. Then life changed थोड़ा सा. So अब से about 1.5 years ago, I decided that I want to get involved in the business, sitting on the laptop side of what I do. And I started doing that. I started sitting down for 4 hours daily on the laptop. Plus I was driving a lot because my clients were all over the city. So there was a lot of sitting happening throughout the day. What I did not realize is I'm getting stiffer and weaker just because of not doing or mobilizing around in the room. Just sitting in this position is kind of shortening the length of my muscle. I used to be a really mobile person. Slowly मैंने देखना शुरू किया कि मैं जो basic stretching position थी मैं उसमें भी नहीं आ रहा था. I was just not able to get into those mobility positions, and back pain शुरू हो गया, knee pain शुरू हो गया, which I'm solving still because now I am not able to lift heavy. Knee starts hurting. But again, I went to the professional. I got to know कि issue क्या है, and what I'm realizing is कि hip area को if you don't train well, and training also means mobilizing, stretching, all the three things, which is strength, mobilizing, stretching. If all these things does not happen in the hip region, you will eventually start feeling it either on the lower back or on your knees. These two give up really fast, and they are the first ones जहाँ पर आपको पता चलेगा कि मेरे को knee pain शुरू हो रहा है, या मेरे को, like we spoke about Q angle.
Correct.
Where does it start? Hip. Right? So everything starts there. I've always wanted to work with the corporates. मेरे को कभी मौका नहीं मिला because they go through this issue a lot. right? People who sit on the desk a lot. And that's why I feel a few things that you can do to, like, this will not completely eliminate, but thoda sa better ho jayega is, I know you have a chair with you. You can do things around the chair. Like for example, abhi main jaise baitha hu, just putting one leg over the other one and moving as low as you can. This stretches the glutes area, which is your butt area. That's number one. Then you can do a similar thing for your hamstrings. You can do a similar thing for your hip flexors, which are on the front side of your legs. ये सारी चीज़ करना plus say every 1.5 hour में get up, go for a walk, जाके पानी वानी पी के आओ.
Correct.
That I know these things are very small,
but it helps.
They help you a lot.
Correct.
So I think hip mobilization is the most important part right now, I feel.
Correct. Thank you, Coach Apurv. It has been very helpful, and I hope this would help our audience to understand their bodies better and move pain-free. Thank you for being here with me today.
Thank you so much for having me here. I would like to end this by saying fitness is simple. Please, please, please don't complicate it.
So please like and share this. And don't forget to comment your questions in the comment section below. Maybe next time I can pick one of your questions and help you with that. Don't forget to subscribe.